Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Ask AJ. Can't quite believe it's Wednesday again already. The week's flying by with being so busy. But I hope you're all out enjoying this fantastic weather we've been having. It's a bit hot up here, we've got a fan on, which is lovely, so we feel a bit like models here, like in the wind. Anyway, this week I'm here to introduce the newest member of our AJ team here in the Lakes, and that is the lovely Amelia.
Hello.
Woo, welcome Amelia. So Amelia's joined us, when did you join us?
Officially on the 1st of June.
1st of June. God, it feels like you've been with us for a lot longer than that.
It's flown, it has flown.
So Amelia has definitely been thrown at the deep end, it's good to say. But in a good way, she's agreed. So
Yes.
we've definitely found that Amelia's learning style is just basically to get out and do it, basically, haven't you?
Yeah.
So do you want to share with everyone what kind of things you've been up to? And she's had quite an adventure today. Why don't you start with that? Where have you been today?
I've been to a lovely home named Longhouse, which is in a small hamlet called Seathwaite, or just outside, over to the west coast of Cumbria. Very, very rural and very, very lakes. And it was quite a drive from here, but it's absolutely stunning home. So
It's worth it for the views, isn't it, when you get there?
Absolutely.
So is that their brochure?
Yeah, this is the Longhouse.
So that's what you took.
Yeah.
Have we got any in there of... So that's kind of how rural it is. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the house just down here, and then all of this, but what an amazing view.
You're sat in the valley essentially, so either front and rear of the home, you're surrounded by the mountains. So
It's lovely. So what were you doing there?
Showing to prospective buyers the home and the surrounding areas.
So you're out on viewings. So that's how media started at the moment. So you've been answering the phones. If you're ringing Ashdown Jones, or if you're booking a viewing or wanting a valuation in your house, you might get Amelia on the phone.
Yeah, it probably has been me over the last probably
you've done great.
2 weeks.
But then also, if you're out looking at homes and doing viewings, it's very likely you might bump into Amelia and she'll be showing you around and got all the answers. You've learned a lot of stuff.
I've picked up a lot. I think I've had to. It's been that busy, but it's been really good. And like I said, I'd rather much get stuck in and just do, because I find that I learn better that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, everyone's different, aren't they? And I think you're very much a people person, and that's come across, and being out there and meeting people and being on the phone and whatever definitely suits your...
And I think just being able to just spend a lot of time in the lakes, I do that in my own time anyway, so to be able to drive from home to home in such a beautiful place, like, you can't really beat it, in my opinion anyway.
Like, you must have got some good views today
on that trip.
Yeah,
I took a few pictures, I stopped and took a few nice pictures.
Yeah.
Took it all in.
We're very lucky, aren't we?
Yeah, very.
Is that something that attracted you to joining this team? Like to see houses and views and getting out and about?
Yeah, essentially. And just being out in, as I said, just in the lakes. I can't think of a better place to live and to work.
We're very lucky, aren't we? So obviously this is getting to know Amelia, so we know what you've been up to this week, and I think we kind of got an idea what you're doing into next week. I think you might be going out some photo shoots and some viewings and that kind of thing. So what do you do outside of work? What do you like getting up to?
So I do a lot of fell walking, and I have a little dog and he comes with me, so I find that's good for fitness but headspace as well. Obviously socialise, spend time with my family, that kind of thing. I like to paddleboard. Obviously
God, that's it. We were talking about doing this. So Tuesday we're going to get the team out. We've got some team paddle boards. So I'd be really annoyed if it starts raining by next Tuesday.
I know, it'd be typical, wouldn't it? We've had over 2 weeks now of consistent sun, which is, fingers crossed, going to stay. But it's quite rare, I think, to have such hot days for such a long...
Do you know, the only time I remember it being this hot for this long was COVID.
Yeah, it was. Because today I was stood at home and I could see that the grass was straw, and it just reminded me of a few years ago with COVID, when you'd look outside and all the grass was being on holiday in Spain.
Yeah. But fantastic weather for photographing houses and doing viewings. So if you're thinking about putting your house on the market at the moment, now is a great time. Me and Hannah have been out today doing a shoot, and we had some fantastic views. Sun was shining, great for drone photography and outside shots and all that kind of thing. So even if you want to embrace the good weather now, and you're just thinking about early days, now's a good time. Just get out there and get the externals done, and then at least you've got those in the bag. And then later on, if you think about going on the market into autumn or something like that, at least you've got some really lovely summer shots to use further down the line. And if you choose to do that, it's very likely you'll be seeing Amelia, and she'll be out potentially meeting you on a viewing, valuation, or a photo shoot.
Absolutely.
Just do it all.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that is the lovely new Amelia joining the AJ team, and I'm sure we'll be seeing much more of you on the next Ask AJs. So that's bye for now.
Bye.